And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from the beautiful Olympia Ice Center, Rink 1 of 3. It is the site to be today, this afternoon, on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, bringing you this live exclusive action right here on Pope Prep. As today, the Cardinals set their sights on St. Mary's of Lynn. As we do our pregame introductions, Cardinals coming off a huge win yesterday over Northwest Catholic, a big one as well, or Catholic Memorial rather. Had a nice win there. Yeah, so we can't wait for this to begin. Pregame warm-ups are coming up right now, but soon we will be back. Stay tuned, because that is where it's at.
Also on forward, number 17, Seamus Foley. On defense, number 18, Luke Bach. In goal, number 31, Owen Giangrande. St. Mary's is coached by Mark Lee, Doug Surratt, Jason Bullock, and Devin Hamill. Now for your starter.
We're just about ready to begin and meet the Cardinal starting five.
At defense, number 4, Ryan Hemingway.
That's the usuals. Ryan Hemingway, number 4, the senior, a big part of that Cardinal defense.
Number 17,
Bryce Russ, number 17, the sophomore standout, the speedster indeed.
At right wing, number 6, Drew Bolden.
Drew Bold up there, number 6, the senior. Another senior game for them, starting this thing out.
Number 8, Derek Rhodes.
Derek Rhodes getting the center nod on the first line opening shift today. Rhodes, another speedy sophomore.
Number 44, Josh
And
Ivey.
the man that can do it all, making nothing into a big-time something, is Josh Ivey. He can make a play at any time. And the usual, the senior captain, Ryan Rhodes, in goal for the Cardinals. Now we will do the national anthem. And we can't wait to see it. So, we'll be back in a flash, folks. Stay tuned. Game time is just on the way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just about set to begin. Senior night last night was epic. We apologize for the inconveniences of not being there and not being able to stream that game. That game was electric, but today will be even more electric. As we take a look at number 30, the starting goaltender for the Pope Francis Cardinals, Ryan Rhodes. Rhodes this year has been another excellent season, senior captain, getting the starting duties today on this Wednesday afternoon. There's Ryan Rhodes getting ready. Now we look at the Cardinals getting ready down there as well. They're ready to play today. Haven't lost a game in a while. They're on the hot streak, looking to continue that streak here this afternoon. That game last night was electric. Olympia Ice Center, again, we thank them for having us. Been an absolute honor to be able to do this whole entire season. Cardinals are ready. Ryan Rhodes is getting in there. Ivy's ready. Cardinals are ready. St. Mary's of Lynn is ready. And so are we. Pope Prep. The stretch run of the winter sports season continues to just roll on. And here we go. Coming out, Ryan Hemingway trying to lay the body to start us off. Ivy's going to try to go look for that puck. Couldn't really find it. Hemingway will go after it, but now Russ has got it. Here's Bryce Russ, the sophomore, the speedster indeed. Trying to do a little chip back the boards. He's got Hemingway. Hemingway will clear it around the boards, looking for Drew Bolduc. Bolduc getting the first line call today. Interesting decision by head coach Brian Foley. Hemingway going in for another hit. Drew Bolduc will try to help him out. Trying to chip it up to Bolduc. Bolduc trying to do something there. Trying to fight for that puck. Ivy will try to help him out as well. He'll scrape for that puck, but it'll wind back to St. Mary's. And now St. Mary's trying to play Road Warriors here today. Trying to get a road W versus the Pope Francis Cardinals, the hottest team in hockey. Here's Colin Foyle. Foyle, a little bit of a change for him. He's been moved up to the forward spot. He's now playing all sorts of forward positions. Wherever they need him, he's been able to play. Usually taking the defensive side of the ice, but Colin Foyle now, he can do it all. Two-way player indeed. Cardinals trying to score early on. Jake Jarrell tried to go for that puck, but St. Mary's was right on top of him as St. Mary's tries to fire a blister, and it rings off the glass. It rolls all the way back to Ryan O'Leary, and Captain Jack will try to help him out as Captain Jack gets sandwiched into the boards. Colin Foyle trying to do something. St. Mary's blocked the middle of the ice. They'll try to clear it, but Ziggy will take it himself and say, yup. Ziggy trying to work it over to Ryan O'Leary. The puck got in the way. St. Mary's trying to do something. As Ryan O'Leary gets a little rebound. He's trying to stuff it in. A little chaos in the crease. Ryan O'Leary trying to make nothing into a big-time something, but finally, that whistle will blow. So Ryan O'Leary, number 14, able to make some big-time plays happen. He's making nothing into a big-time something. That's what he's good at. Wade Wegerson will take this draw. Third line for the Cardinals now coming out. There's Nicky P. Nicky P got his first goal of the season yesterday. That was a big one for him. Cardinals looking around, trying to do something. Trying to get back into the defensive side. That puck will yank off a ref. St. Mary's getting a little fortunate bounce, but Wade Wegerson will take it. Here comes Big Wegs looking around. Trying to send one out to Joe DeMichael. DeMichael will help him. They'll chip it back to the point to Hemingway. Hemingway, a block shot there. It was a save made by St. Mary's. In case you're just joining us, game has just gotten underway. We're 2 minutes in as Wade Wegerson says goodbye to somebody's stick, or rather Nicky P says goodbye to somebody's stick. And a whistle blows. Shot on goal for Pope Francis is an easy save made by St. Mary's. So Pope Francis already coming out here on the offensive ends, already having their 5 shots on goal. 13:02 left to go in the opening period of play. Josh Ivey tried to look for that puck. Matt Bolduc will try to help him out. Bolduc will just chip it in. St. Mary's has got it. Here's St. Mary's trying to do something. Matt Bolduc's trying to get there. He does, but St. Mary's got a little bit of speed, and here they come, trying to do something up the ice. Hemingway will just try to play it with a backhand. Cardinals have got it. Here's Ryan O'Leary. O'Leary's got it. O'Leary trying to go zigzag-zang through St. Mary's defense. O'Leary's still got it. O'Leary trying to move it over to Rhodes. Here's Derek Rhodes, the sophomore, trying to lick it back over to O'Leary. O'Leary back to Rhodes. Rhodes trying to slide it on and glide it, and over to Russ. Russ has got it, trying to chip in Rhodes. Ivy will take it. And here's Josh Ivey. Ivey kicking one back to the point to Russ. Over to Matt Bolduc. Bolduc a blister off the boards. Ivey's got it now. Ivey working it over to Rhodes again. Rhodes trying to do something. Stopping on a dime. Rhodes feeding over to Matty B. Matty B. Here's Ryan O'Leary. O'Leary a shot. That one was heading back for St. Mary's. And it went off and yanked off the glass. Here's Josh Ivey. Ivey kicking it to the point to Matty B. Matty B a shot. And a save here is made by St. Mary's. They'll cover up with 11:56 left to go in the opening period of play. Again, folks, sorry we could not do that game yesterday. That was an electric atmosphere. Wish you could be there for that. But, unfortunate circumstances do happen. And we roll on. And we'll try to make today a much better day indeed. We'll honor the seniors today as well throughout our programming. Speaking of seniors, Captain Jack worked hard for 4 years here at Pope. We thank him for all the hours he put in as a great hockey player for us and a great baseball player. We'll continue to honor him and all the other seniors throughout this broadcast and throughout all of our broadcasts this season. Here's Ziggy. Ziggy trying to go two-way style, trying to play. Moving up from D to offense, trying to do something over to Watroba. Watroba will just clear in, trying to get bodies down there. Colin Foyle trying to escape for that puck, but it won't. St. Mary's will just roll it all the way down the road. Rhodes will just play it in with a stick. Over to Ziggy. Ziggy will control it nicely over to Jarrell. Sophomore to sophomore go to the Cardinals. Here's Captain Jack trying to work it up to Colin Foyle. Foyle trying to look for that puck, but can't find it. Jarrell will go in there and try to make a play as well. Ziggy going for a hit, but luckily for St. Mary's, they were able to keep their body up. Jarrell in a little mini battle for that puck. Captain Jack will help him out. And there's Captain Jack working it up to Watroba. Watroba says goodbye, get off the ice. Penalty is called, I believe, yeah. So St. Mary's will head to the box for tripping. So 2 minutes for them. They'll get 2 minutes in the sin bin to think things over. Cardinals will head to the power play. So the most dangerous power play in Western Mass, maybe the most dangerous power play in the country, will get another shot to go and make this game a 1-0 lead early. Cardinals going to look for that puck. St. Mary's tried to yank it out. Puck took a weird stop. And now the Cardinals work it back to the point to Ziggy. Ziggy trying to shove it over to Ivy. Ivy skating it over to O'Leary. O'Leary looking around, trying to slice and dice through the St. Mary's D looking for that puck. Ivy, that puck kicks in the air on him. Ivy in a mini battle. O'Leary will help him. O'Leary trying to sauce it back to the point to Ziggy. Did not work out. That puck will roll all the way down to Ziggy. Goes off his stick. Now he's got to work it back over to Matt Bolduc. Here's Bolduc. Bolduc just trying to chip it in, looking for some help. Ivy tried to get in there. Matty B did as well. St. Mary's will clear it all the way down now to Rhodes. 1:20 left to go now in the power play for Pope Francis. Here's Ziggy. Ziggy's got it in firm control. Matty B working it up to Ivy. Here's Josh Ivy. Ivy swarming and surfing, trying to go around St. Mary's, but they block his ice. Here's Matt Bolduc. Bolduc trying to do something. Can't find it. Here's Joey DeMichael getting something out. Or DeMichael a shot. That yanks off the boards. Rolls all the way back to Ivy. Ivy just clearing it in, looking for some bodies and some help. Matt B will try to make a play on that one. Cardinals trying to go slam time into those boards. Mini battle for that puck. Just a weird battle on that right side. Cardinals looking for that puck. Is showing St. Mary's. Rolls back to the Cardinals. Here's Ziggy. Ziggy trying to fire it. Trying to send one out in front to Watroba. But it went past his outstretched reach. Watroba, the freshman, still looking for that puck. It skirts back to Ziggy. Ziggy, nice tape to tape past Ivy. Ivy a blister off the glass. Rolls back to Matty B. Matty B over to Ziggy. Ziggy trying to set up Ivy again. Ivy trying to send one out in front to DeMichael, but St. Mary's was there, and they reject it. 13 seconds of power play time left for the Cardinals. Here's Ziggy. Ziggy trying to work it deep in the St. Mary's zone. Trying to send one out in front to Rhodes. Couldn't get a clear handle on that. Ryan Rhodes tapping his stick. That means the power play is over. And just like that, we have another whistle. And it's stoppage. The net went off its bearings. Nicky P taking the draw and winning it back to Russ. Russ working it over to DeMichael. DeMichael trying to go out to Wegerson. Could not find it. That puck will go out to St. Mary's again. Here's St. Mary's trying to work it up the ice. Trying to do something against Jarrell. Jarrell trying to play block party on those boards. Rhodes will just chip it in over to Wegerson, the sophomore. Wegerson trying to get a blade on that puck. And he's going to get quickly met by St. Mary's. He says, "Get off of me." Cardinals still looking for that puck. Nicky P trying to help him. Here comes Nicky P. Working it up the ice. Got his first goal yesterday. Trying to go deuce style in 2 days. Weger's hidden, looking for that puck with Nicky P. Nicky P will take it. Here he comes. Nicky P trying to go shaking and baking, but St. Mary's closed the gap quickly. Cardinals now get back on the defensive side as the puck skates through Russ's skates, and here comes St. Mary's a win. Shot here in the first shot of the evening, or the afternoon rather, for St. Mary's is a save by Rhodes, and another shot is another save by Rhodes. Rhodes like a big wall back there, not going to get much past him. And he had another shutout yesterday. So he has been on a roll as of recently. Cardinals still trying to get back on the defensive side. St. Mary's has got it. Nice puck possession. Trying to do something up the ice. And now they'll just work it back. Now they'll try to sail to the net again. But before they can, whistle blows as that puck got deflected into the Cardinal bench. And the clock will stop with 7:45 left to go in the opening period of play. Cardinals now got to get back on the defensive side again. St. Mary's is coming viciously. Cardinals got to get back there, and Matt B does. Here's Matt Bolduc trying to work it over to Foyle, but before he can, St. Mary's is there. They'll fire it in on Rhodes. Save made. Ryan Rhodes, I don't even know why you even tested him there. They'll just make that save 10 times out of 10. Cardinals still going to look for that puck. Matty B trying to go hit time. Not really going to work out. Cardinals trying to do something still. Here's Hemingway. Hemingway working up to Captain Jack. Captain Jack, nice little shake and bake. Colin Foyle still trying to work it into Watroba, but St. Mary's now will just cover it up, and they'll stop the clock with 7:10 to go in the opening period. O'Leary will take the draw. Moves it over to Ivy. Rhodes gets it back to the point to Hemingway. Over to Rhodes again. Here's Rhodes working over to O'Leary. O'Leary chipping it back to Hemingway. Hemingway over to Matt Bulldog. Back to Hemingway again. Nice passing from the Cardinals and a shot. Deflects off the boards. Matt Bulldog trying to fire it in there as well. Did not work out. O'Leary in the right corner. Winning it back to Bulldog over to Hemingway. Hemingway trying to do something. Trying to do a little saucer pass on the Rhodes. Rhodes gets thrown off the puck. And now St. Mary's will just try to work it out of the zone. Here they come, trying to do something up the glass, up that right side of the glass. Here they come, trying to do something, but they can't, as Hemingway was quickly there. Ivy, it goes through his skates. No icing because it deflected off the skate of Josh Ivy. It'll work all the way down into the zone of St. Mary's. So St. Mary's here, although the Cardinals have had good offensive scoring chances, St. Mary's has come out here to play on the defensive side. They have hammered down the defensive side, and here comes St. Mary's with the best chance to the date. But Ziggy back there for the Cardinals, able to say, Here's Ivy. Ivy trying to work it in the Rhodes. Rhodes trying to do something, but St. Mary's got in the stick and got in the way of that. Going to work over to Matt Bulldog. Here's Bulldog. Bulldog trying to work it up, trying to hit Joey DeMichael, and that's going to be a penalty easily on St. Mary's. Yep. Joe DeMichael got crunched into the boards, and that's going to be 2 minutes to think things over for St. Mary's. So St. Mary's here having problems with the penalties. That'll be 2 more minutes they'll have to sit. Or will it be 5? I believe that's going to be a minor penalty, or will it be a major? Let's see. I'd have to think 2. Yeah, it will be 2. Let's see what the call is. Yeah, so it will be 2 minutes. Cardinals again on the power play. Thus far, the Cardinals have gone 0 for 1 on power plays. Captain Jack trying to win that draw, but can't. St. Mary's of Lynn will just try to clear it down, but the Cardinals will still try to look for that puck. Captain Jack trying to get in there, but it rolls back to Bulldog. Bulldog trying to do something over to Ziggy. Ziggy has a hard time with that puck. Cardinals still trying to win on the defensive side as Ziggy gets back there with nice ease. O'Leary will just skate back and go search for that puck. Matty B's got it over to Ziggy. Cardinals now will have to look up the ice again. Ziggy will try to test those sophomore speed, trying to work it over to Matt Bulldog. Bulldog over to Ivy. Josh Ivy trying to do something, trying to fight through St. Mary's. Ivy will hustle into that corner and try to get to that puck. Trying to get into the body as well. Cardinals looking around, trying to get to that puck. Captain Jack trying to get in there. Looks over to O'Leary. O'Leary working it back to the point to Ziggy. Here's Ziggy. He's got it. Nice, firmly controlled over to Bulldog. Bulldog back to Ziggy. Ziggy working over to Ivy. Ivy trying to center one out in front. Top of the slot. He had Ryan O'Leary, but he could not get the shot in there. When it shot there from the Cardinals, it was a nice save by St. Mary's. Power play time down to 1 minute. Cardinals working it back to the point to Ziggy here. A shot is deflected off of St. Mary's. That Bulldog will take it back and throw it to the point again to Ziggy. Ziggy having a little hard time, but working it over to Ivy. Ivy over to O'Leary, back to Ivy. Here's Josh Ivy, snaking it over to Ziggy. That puck stayed in. Goes over to Bulldog again. Ziggy again's got it. Over to Ivy. Nice passing here from the Cardinals. They're trying to do something, trying to create a chance. St. Mary's now will just try to rattle around the board. Ziggy's going to have to keep it in, but he cannot. Now down to 35 seconds of power play time. Cardinals looking for something. Ziggy's got it. Here's Ziggy. Trying to work it around the net. Oh, nice move by Ziggy. Oh, what a shake and bake that was. Toe drag swag for sure. As Matt Bulldog tries to fire a shot, and a save was made by St. Mary's. So Ziggy, number 10, having a good season as well. Playing good, inspiring hockey. That was a nice toe drag swag by Ziggy, but not able to stuff it in by the Cardinals. Derek Rhodes, the sophomore, number 8, will take the draw. Trying to win it, but St. Mary's will just take it, trying to work it around to the point, but Latrobe was in the way. Now St. Mary's will rattle it all the way down to the ice. Ryan Rhodes will take that. I believe that's a shot on goal there. So now the Cardinals have to work it up. Here's Bryce Russ. Russ has got it. Power play time with 3 seconds left, so 0 for 2 go to the Cardinals now on power plays. 5 on 5, even strength. We're back to it. Cardinals trying to work it in, but before they can, Bryce Russ ices it with 3:50 left to go in the opening period of play. Coming up, we got the first intermission report. We'll bring it to you live. We'll tell you about our thoughts on the first period. We'll look forward to the second period, and we'll look forward to boys basketball tonight versus Agawam. So that'll be at Pope Francis, boys basketball versus Agawam. That's all coming up. First intermission report, the Pope Prep intermission report. That's all coming up. Stay tuned. But before we go to intermission, we have 3 minutes and 50 seconds of hockey time left to go, and the Cardinals will look to make this a 1-0 game early on. St. Mary's has come out and been no joke. They're trying to do something still, but they can't. And here's Nicky P. Nicky P hustling down the left side. Here he comes, trying to do something. Wegerson will help him out. Here's Wegerson. Wegerson working it back to the point to Russ. Russ trying to do something over to Wegerson again. That deflects through everybody. Cardinals still looking for that puck. Then Michael trying to get there. Nicky P trying to do something as well. Nicky P's got it. And here he is. Working it over to Wegerson. Wegerson trying to settle one out in front of the Michael, but again, he was in the low slot, but he could not stuff it home. Jarrell's got it at the point. Jarrell having a little hard time handling that puck. He'll just chip it in again. Looking over for Joe to Michael. Michael trying to do something, but can't. And now the Cardinals are out to get back. Russ trying to get there, trying to play some defense, but a power run for St. Mary's. St. Mary's just Bryce Russ like a backpack, but could not get around them. But before they can, this will be another penalty. Or will it be, let's see. Who's the penalty going to be on here? I believe it'll be on Joey DeMichael. So the Cardinals will have to kill off a penalty now. So DeMichael will think things over in the penalty box for 2 minutes. He'll sit in the sin bin for a cross-check. So first power play of the game for St. Mary's. Huge opportunity on the road to strike. Ivy trying to get to the point. St. Mary's has got it. Hemingway will just yank it all the way down the boards. It'll be no icing. St. Mary's trying to do something. Ivy trying to get in there, trying to make a play for that puck. Matty B will try to help out. Matty B trying to go slam time, so a little play to the boards for St. Mary's. Cardinals bring it back now. St. Mary's takes a slip. Ivy's going to have to work for that puck, trying to get it out. Oh, what a hustle there from Ivy, but he's not able to get it out. Cardinals still trying to get it out. Ivy will use the backhand, and he finally will, but St. Mary's will fire up the troops. Getting ready, get some speed going as Ryan O'Leary says, sit down. Ryan O'Leary sends St. Mary's in the frozen time, and Josh Ivy shakes and bakes and breaks ankles. You can hear the ambulance sirens going off for St. Mary's there. It's a shot yours and a save made by St. Mary's. Josh Ivy and Ryan O'Leary took their kids and sent them in the different time zones. As we see Ivy skate over to the bench. Ivy Jr., so good at what he does. Big time player. He makes plays on both sides of the puck, and he can do whatever he wants because he's the man. Cardinals looking for some defense, trying to kill up the last 1 minute here of power play time for St. Mary's. Rhodes will have to go skating for that puck. They're trying to show off a little bit of that speed, but cannot, and now St. Mary's will have the opportunity to work it up. With 50 seconds left to go in the power play, they're trying to do something. 1:36 left to go in game time on the clock. Cardinals trying to make a little big hit there. Rhodes trying to skate for that puck as well. St. Mary's has got it. They fire a shot off the post. Oh, St. Mary's with a good scoring chance. Their best one of the game. Went off that crossbar. They get a little luck. Ryan Rhodes will thank his post for a minute. So huge break for the Cardinals. That shot ringed off the post. You could hear it from up here. Wow. So St. Mary's has been no pushover thus far as we stop play with 1:11 left to go and 21 seconds left to go on the power play. Cardinals trying to get back on the defensive side, but before they can, that puck deflects out of play. Ivy tried to win that draw, but could not. That puck will roll all the way down, and St. Mary's have to take it out of their zone. Maybe one last rush left on this power play, and they can get it. Trying to work it up the center of the ice, but Ryan Hemingway says that's enough of that. We'll be going back to 5-on-5 very shortly. We'll get down there. Yep, no icing. Power play's over for St. Mary's. 5-on-5, we roll on. 46 seconds left to go. Tick, tick, tick says the time. Ivy's got it. Ivy trying to center it out over to O'Leary. O'Leary will try to go hit time. Cardinals still trying to get to that puck. They do. There's O'Leary. O'Leary, a shot. And a save is made by St. Mary's. Rebound. Rhodes trying to throw it out in the center of the ice. Couldn't do anything with it. Trying to throw it out in the slot. Rhodes will try to do something as well, but St. Mary's now trying to cover it up. Cardinals still trying to work for that puck. A little chaos there. But now, finally, the official will blow his whistle. So shots on goal this far. 10 for our Cardinals and 4 for visiting St. Mary's of Lynn. As we take a look at Ryan O'Leary. O'Leary sent a kid flying into a different time zone today. O'Leary's just a great player to have. He's a quiet guy who can just make plays. And we start calling him the silent assassin. A little confusion down at ice level, a little stoppage as St. Mary's of Lynn's goalie needs a little time to think things over before he gets a blister coming here from Ryan O'Leary. Captain Jack will take the draw. He loses the draw, goes all the way back, and St. Mary's will try to work it up the ice again. St. Mary's will just throw it all the way down. Russ will have to go after that puck. Russ will take it behind his net. Here comes Bryce Rush, throwing it up, trying to hit Derek Rhodes. Ryan O'Leary trying to help him out. O'Leary's still fighting for that puck. He's got to avoid the time. O'Leary's trying to do something, trying to center it out, trying to feed it back to Hemingway. Hemingway's got to fire quickly, and that's it. And that's how the first period won. Clock hits 0-0. So, at the end of one period, exciting hockey. Our score, 0-0. Coming up, we got the first intermission report. We'll bring it to you live, high above the ice. I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice for the Cardinals. We'll see you for the intermission report. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our score, after one period of 15 minutes, the Cardinals and St. Mary's of Lynn are tied at 0 apiece. AJ Gonsalves, the voice of the Cardinals, live high above the ice with Mr. Jeffrey, our fine director for the day, and Henry Huey, as always. So, Cardinals had a good period. 11-4 and shots on goal, but St. Mary's of Lynn was able to survive. And they had some opportunities, but no one was able to stuff it in. The goalie play has been superb thus far. Coming up tonight as well, we have Agawam versus Pope Francis right here on Pope Prep. Cardinals have, again, guaranteed 2 playoff games. So this will be the second one they have this season, and they will play Agawam. It's all coming up. Pope Prep, stay tuned, because, ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill. This is where the champions play. We're just about ready to go to begin the second period of play. Cardinals looking for their first goal. Cardinals will huddle up again and get ready to go. It appears that Pope really wants to win this game. Josh Ivey down there leading the pack, trying to get them going for this. Hemingway and Russ will tap Ryan Rhodes, give him the little fist bump of good luck. Ivey is ready. St. Mary's of Lynn is ready. The second period in the winter stretch, in this winter sports stretch run continues right about now. Ivey wins the draw back, and here come the Cardinals trying to do something. Russ trying to cater the puck over to Rhodes. Ivey's got it. Here's Josh Ivey. He's got speed. Ivey trying to go zigzag zang. Little interference there. No call. Cardinals trying to work it up. They can't. Cardinals got to look for that puck now. Rhodes has got it. Here's Derek Rose. Center note to Ivey. Oh, what a save made by St. Mary's. Wow. One-timer they had Ivey wide open. But the St. Mary's goaltender got right back there and made an incredible save on Josh Ivey. Cardinals coming out to play, but man, that was something to see. Wow. Max Sands getting a shift there, the senior, getting the honor of seniors. Had a great 4 years here at Pope Francis. Sands, one of the hardest workers I know, thanking for everything that he's done for me. We roll on. Colin Foyle's got it. Foyle will just chip it in. Get some fresh legs out there. Foyle will try to go ram for that puck. Look out. Here comes a hit. Cardinals trying to get there. Ryan O'Leary trying to help him out. Foyle trying to get there. Foyle shot, save, rebound. Cardinals put it in. Yes! Ryan O'Leary. Bang! Cardinals. Money in the bank. Ryan O'Leary. Oh, man. Ryan O'Leary. What a goal. Ryan O'Leary putting in that rebound, and the Cardinals jump on the board in the battle of the heavyweights, and they lead by a score of 1-0. St. Mary's looking for a response, going after them, playing some hit style, but the Cardinals will try to hit back. Ryan O'Leary with a big-time goal. That puck will roll all the way down. St. Mary's will take it in their own zone as Captain Jack comes in and says, scrape time. Cardinals win it back. Here's Jarrell. Jarrell trying to work it over to O'Leary, trying to go deuces in this game. Cardinals trying to do something still. Captain Jack trying to get in there, but he could not. That puck will roll all the way down the ice. Icing will be called.
Who are those kids over there?
So, shot Ryan O'Leary hitting the Cardinals going.
I was saying they're kids over there. See the whole bunch of kids?
Nikki P will take this draw. But before that, Ryan Rhodes will make the save. Can't get that Ryan O'Leary goal out of my head. Nikki P wins the draw. Cardinals trying to do something. Russ has got it. Here's Russ. Trying to work it around. Nikki P trying to do something. Jarrell's got it. Jarrell will take it behind his net. Wegerson will take it. Here's Big Wags. Wegg's trying to work it over to Nicky P. Nicky P takes a swipe down on the ice, and that'll be another penalty on St. Mary's. So it'll be another power play. Thus far, Cardinals have gone 0 for 2 on power plays. They'll work it back to the point. Here's Matty B. Matty B working over to Ziggy. Ziggy trying to slice it over to Josh Ivey. Goes back to Ziggy. He's just getting a little hard time working over to Matty B nonetheless. Matty B trying to keep it in. So is Ryan O'Leary. What a hustle there by O'Leary to keep that puck in. Gonna go out there with that stick and keep it in. Ivey's got it. Ivy trying to work it back to Captain Jack. Captain Jack over to Bolduc. Bolduc will chip it in again. Ivy's got it. Ivy working it back to the point to Ziggy. There's Ziggy over to Matty B. Matty B trying to fire a scraper in on net, and a save was made by St. Mary's. Captain Jack trying to work it over to Josh Ivy. Ivy working back to the point to Ziggy. Ziggy back to Ivy. Ivy back to Ziggy again. Ziggy sliding over to Matty B. Matty B trying to center one out to O'Leary, who is in the top of the slot, waiting to fire a blister. But the save was made by St. Mary's. Or the puck, deflected through Ryan O'Leary. But before that, we're going to have a penalty here. Yep. So the Cardinals will have a 5-on-3 opportunity now. For how long? That's the question. What's going to happen here? I have to wonder if a St. Mary's player just got tossed from the game. That'd be my next guess of what they're going to do with this. It'll be a 2-minute penalty. Not sure why there are 3. Hold on. We're just trying to clear things out. It'll be a 5-on-3. That we know. It'll be a 5-on-3 for 101. That we know for sure. So a little confusion, trying to figure and sort things out. Goes back to Hemingway. Hemingway trying to work it over to Matty B. Matty B can't keep it in. He's got to be careful. Matty B will just try to do something over the roads. He'll just chip it in, and that'll be an ice. Ivy will take the draw. Ivy trying to work it over to O'Leary. O'Leary's got it over to Hemingway. Here's Ryan Hemingway. Hemingway trying to do something. Hemingway trying to work it down there. Cardinals have to go chasing for that puck now. Ryan O'Leary trying to stuff in his second. Goes back to the point. Here's Hemingway. Hemingway working it back to Jarrell. Jarrell trying to do something over to Hemingway again. Hemingway back over to Ivy. Ivy it deflects off a skate of St. Mary's. Cardinals still not able to do anything on this 5-on-3 power play. Ivy's got it again. Ivy trying to make this a 2-0 lead for the Cardinals over to Hemingway. Hemingway over to Jarrell. Jarrell going to try to look to send this one over to Rhodes. Rhodes sends it back to Jarrell. Jarrell trying to do something, trying to send one out in front. Cardinals trying to put it in. Puck went through everybody, but Josh Ivy's finally able to recapture it and feed it over to Jarrell. We're back to 5-on-4, I think, for 56 seconds. That puck will clear all the way down to Ryan Rhodes. Cardinals need something. Ivy tried to locate that puck, but look out. St. Mary's got in the way, and here they come. St. Mary's a shot, and it goes in. Oh, no! The absolute worst play that could happen for these Pope Francis Cardinals has happened. A short-handed goal for St. Mary's. Trouble in paradise for Pope, and St. Mary's ties this thing up at 1. Rhodes wins it back to the Michael, over to Matty B. Matty B working over to Ziggy again. Ziggy back to Matty B. Matty B will handle this with ease, trying to move it over to Watroba. Watroba will just chip it in. Look around, trying to do something. The Michael will try to go make a big body on that one. Ziggy trying to do something. Ziggy will just lay it in there. 19 seconds left to go in the 5-on-4. That puck yanks out of play, and we stop the clock with 10 minutes to go in the second period. In case you're just joining us, Cardinals jumped out early with Ryan O'Leary in the second period, but then Cardinals were on the 5-on-3 power play, and then St. Mary's scored a shorthanded goal on that 5-on-3 power play. I don't know how that happened, how anything like that could happen, but it has, and we're tied up at 1 in this second period of 3 wars. In this second of 3 wars. Ziggy trying to just work it down there. St. Mary's trying to blitz it. Goes off the shaft of Matt Bolduc. And that's a little oucher there. Cardinals trying to still look for that puck. Matty B trying to keep it in. He does. Before he can, offsides is called. A little confusion. I mean, not a loud whistle, but trying to make it work. Still a man in the box. It appears we're back to full strength. Yep, 5-on-5. He's just going to sit for a little while longer. Cardinals trying to do something. Russ will just try to clear it in. St. Mary's now will take it. St. Mary's trying to work it around. Nicky P trying to make a play on that one. So DeMichael's got it. DeMichael trying to do something. Trying to work it back to the point to Russ. Russ going in for a hit. Big one, but it's going to draw a penalty. Russ laid him out and sent them into a different time zone on that one. Big hit by Russ. Smash party indeed. The Russ will now feel the effects of that as he sits in the penalty box for 2 minutes. Interference. So power play opportunity for St. Mary's. They can take the lead on the road at Olympia versus the national champions, the defending national champion, Pope Francis Cardinals. Cardinals now need some defense. St. Mary's trying to fire a shot. That blitzed off the glass. It deflected through everybody and went off the glass. St. Mary's has got possession now. Trying to work it back to the point they do. St. Mary's just holding the puck with ease. Trying to do something. Trying to look around. Shaking and baking at St. Mary's. But Cardinals trying to get in the way of that. Captain Jack trying to go up to the point. Make a play on that. Captain Jack will just try to chip it over to Ivy. Here's Josh Ivy. Ivy trying to go on a little power run. 2-on-1 coming. Ivy trying to go short-handed style as well. Trying to center one out in front of Captain Jack. Did not work out. Now Ivy's got to trot on back. Cardinals got to get back on the defensive side. 1:20 left to go in power play finds with St. Mary's, and a shot here. It's a glove save by Rhodes. So, 8:36 left to go in the second period of play. Rhodes will take the draw. One back to the point to Hemingway. Hemingway trying to do something. Cardinals trying to get back on the defensive side. Shot here deflects through everybody off the glass. Cardinals trying to make a play on this one. Hemingway going in there with a body, trying to make a play. Cardinals trying to work it all the way out of the zone. O'Leary's going to have to go chase for that one. 51 seconds left to go on the St. Mary's power play. O'Leary trying to go in there for a hit. He gets the puck, however. O'Leary will just try to skeep it in there, and so will Rhodes on that boards, but he won't be able to. Cardinals got to get back. Rhodes going in for a hit as well. He does. Rhodes making men fly all over this ice, and Ivy will just take it and work it back to Matty B. Matty B working it up to Captain Jack. Here comes Jack. Jack trying to do something, lay a little bit of that body. Jack will go behind the net trying to search for that puck. Ivy will try to help him out. Jack's got it. Jack will chip it in again. Cardinals still in a hunt for that puck. Jarrell trying to get in there with a stick. Captain Jack will try to help out. We're back to full strength again. 5-on-5. We continue to roll on. Russell head over to the bench. Even strength. Still a St. Mary's players in the box. Trying to sort that out, but it's still sitting in there. Jarrell will try to chip it all the way down the ice to Rose. Not going to work out. Cardinals still trying to do something, trying to get on the defensive side now. As St. Mary's has got it, trying to work it up that left side of the ice. Down before Jarrell says sit down. Ziggy trying to go wrap it around the boards, and Ziggy got cleaned out. Oh no. That's going to be a huge penalty there. As Ziggy is down, that stick drops. Yep, and Miss Myers will come out. We hope everything's okay. Oh no. That is a scary hit. He got his clocked clean on that one. Stick went flying. That's something you just never want to see. I wonder if that'll be a game misconduct. The referees will have to sort that one out. Interference, of course, and then it'll be a 2-minute power play. Wow. I'm stunned.
Yeah, I'm off. What? Yeah, I'm off. What do you mean?
Captain Jack's trying to win that draw. It'll be power play time for the Cardinals. Cardinals this far 0 for 4 on power plays. Trying to make a goal here and a shot here by Bulldog. There's a comfortable save made by St. Mary's. 1-1 tie. Great hockey is what we had this afternoon. Matt Bulldog trying to work it over to Ivy. Ivy taking on his tape and a shot here. There's a save made by St. Mary's. Cardinals trying to do something. Hemingway trying to work it over to Matty B. Matty B trying to work it over to Captain Jack. Jack working into Ivy. Ivy over to Hemingway. Hemingway over to Ivy again. Here's Ivy. Ivy trying to center one out in front to Matty B, but it did not work out. Cardinals looking for that puck. 3 Cardinals versus 1 St. Mary's player. What's going to happen? That puck's just going to roll all the way down. No communication whatsoever by these Cardinals. 1:11 left to go on the power play. Cardinals trying to do something. Trying to hit CJ Watroba up ice. Watroba trying to get in there. Not going to work out. Cardinals trying to do something as... Ooh. Ryan O'Leary went head first there. The Cardinal bench. Might be a face plant for him, but luckily he's okay. Cardinals win the draw back to Russ. Here's Bryce Russ. Russ will just chip it on in. Cardinals got to get back there and play some defense. Watroba trying to get there. Joe DeMichael will try to help out as well. Watroba is trying to get there as well. Rolls all the way back to the point of Jarrell over to Russ. Russ trying to fire. Oh, it went off the side of the net there. Good shot opportunity for Russ. Russ trying to keep it in. He does. Joey DeMichael trying to help out, but Joe DeMichael can't hold it for much longer. And Russ now will have to work it back to Jarrell. Jarrell's got to be careful here. We'll work it back to Russ again. Russ has got it over to Jarrell. Here's Jarrell over to Russ. Russ trying to do something over to Rhodes again. 15 seconds. Can the Cardinals score on the power play, or will they go 0 for 5 on power plays in this game? Jarrell's got to get back now. Look out. That puck will roll all the way down. 3-2-1. The Cardinals have gone 0 for 5 on power plays. Wow. St. Mary's has done a great job on the penalty kill tonight. Watroba working over the Rhodes. Rhodes a shot. That'll scram off the glass. Hang time on that one was about 5 minutes on that. Now St. Mary's has got it. St. Mary's with some potential, trying to work it up the ice. Goes off the outstretched reach of them. And a shot here goes off the side of the net for St. Mary's. 4:18 left to go in the second. Cardinals trying to do something. DeMichael working up to Watroba. Watroba's got to turn around and look for that puck. St. Mary's is there. Cardinals trying to do something. Trying to lay a body was Russ. He got sent down, unfortunately. Watroba will chip it in all the way off the boards and off the glass. Now the Cardinals need something. Ivy trying to go in there and play who's who with St. Mary's. The Cardinals now have to get back. Ryan O'Leary gets scraped to the ice. So Ivy now, he's got something going up the ice. He's got to look. Ivy, a shot here and a blocker save made by St. Mary's. Big saves made by both keepers here tonight. Ivy working it back to Ziggy. Ziggy working over to Matty B. Matty B, a shot got blocked by St. Mary's. And now the Cardinals will just clear it in. Cardinals need something. 3:25 to go in the second period. We are tied and a deadlock tie at 1-1. St. Mary's has got it. Trying to work it over on Ziggy. Good sign is Ziggy is back on the ice. Cardinals trying to work it up. Ivy will go through everybody. Cardinals got to get back. Cardinals need defense. Ziggy's going to have to go back and play it. But a shot here is in the center of the crease. Look out. St. Mary's has got it and they score. Oh, no. St. Mary's puts in a rebound. 2-1. St. Mary's is up on the board. Can you believe it? They have come into road territory at the Olympia Ice Center. And they have put a 2 spot on the board. 2-1 they lead. Wow. Cardinals need a response now. Kenyon will just try to chip it in. Cardinals going to look around for that puck. Russ trying to get there. Russ trying to work it up to Kearney. Didn't really work out there. Kenyon will have to get back. Nice hit there by Kenyon. Hemingway trying to work it up. Cardinals trying to do something. Oh, and Hemingway sits a man down. That was a vicious hit there. Ryan Hemingway. Kenyon trying to get in there. So is Mossy Kearney. Cardinals trying to do something up the ice. Kearney trying to do something. Goki will try to get in there as well. Russ will play it in. Russ trying to hit Goki, but can't. Now the Cardinals have got to get back. 2:10 left to go in the second period of play. Russ has got it. Here's Bryce Russ. Russ working it up to Kearney. Goes off his stick, but he's going to need a line change. DeMichael unit will come back out. Jarrell will take it. Jarrell's got it. Nice tape-to-tape pass to DeMichael. Here he comes. Here's Joe DeMichael trying to tie things up. Trying to look for that puck still of the Cardinals. Wegerson trying to get in there. Trying to get his big body in there. Trying to make a play. Wegerson's got it. Wegerson trying to do something, but he can't. St. Mary's was just there. Jarrell on the right side will try to chip one in, but can't. Goes back to Jarrell. Jarrell again trying to fire. Save and a rebound. And it kicks out to St. Mary's. And here they come with speed. Trying to do something, but Nicky P grounds them. And Nicky P hits the ground as well. Have to fight for that puck on the ground, and so will the Cardinals. 1:22 left to go in the second period. Jarrell chipping it back to Ziggy. Ziggy looking up ice again. Trying to hit Wade. That shot will just clear right in the road. Rhodes will play it in with a glove to Jarrell. Jarrell looking up to DeMichael. DeMichael thought he had a man center ice, but did not. Cardinals trying to do something. Oh, hit there. Ziggy tried to go right first, but luckily he didn't fall, else that would have been a penalty. Cardinals still trying to do something. Here's Jarrell. Jake Jarrell. Trying to just chip it in. Ivy trying to get in there as well. Ivy to O'Leary, back to Rhodes. Here's Rhodes trying to do something. Ivy's got it. Ivy working it back to the point to Matty B. Here's Matty B trying to fire something in there, but could not. Cardinals trying to do something. Matty B trying to make a play on that puck. Ivy will try to help him out. Here's Ivy. Ivy coming up. Trying to make something, nothing into something here on the shot. Well, at least a little pass there, but we're not the stick of everybody. Cardinals still trying to look for that puck. O'Leary trying to do something in there, but before he can, the whistle blows. 2-1. St. Mary's of Lynn jump on the Cardinals. Ivy trying to do something. That puck deflects out of play. Then clock will stop with 12.2 seconds left to go in this second period. Coming up, the second intermission Pope Prep report. We'll break it down in the second period. Look forward to the third, and we'll look forward to boys basketball, big game versus Agawam. That's all coming up. The Pope Prep intermission report. Stay tuned. 12.2 seconds left to go in the second period. Cardinals looking to do something. Ivy's got it. Ivy working it back to Hemingway. Hemingway over to Russ. Russ trying to fire. And the save is made. Rebound. Cardinals trying to stuff it in somehow. Ivy back to Hemingway. Hemingway trying to fire again. That's how the clock runs out. through 2 periods. Upset special is what we've had. 2-1. St. Mary's of Lynn lead. Coming up, Intermission report. Stay tuned, Pope Prep. This is where it's at, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, been a pleasure to do this all season. We'll be back in a flash. Stay tuned, Pope Prep. Keep it locked. Yes, Henry. What, Henry? Yeah, come get it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Cardinals need a comeback now. Down 2-1 on home ice. They need a quick comeback, or else they will go on the losing ends of this one. That'd be not so nice for them. Senior leadership, I think, is going to be something huge here. If the Cardinals want to come back, I think the senior leadership is going to have to be there and have to be persistent. The Ryan Hemingways and the Captain Jacks and the leaders like that are going to have to be here for this Cardinal team. Let's go, Pope is the chant. Cardinal fans need a comeback. Josh Ivey is ready. Third period underway. Cardinals need a comeback, and the comeback trip has to start now. Ivey trying to go after that puck. Little bouncer on him, trying to get there. Ryan O'Leary will help him out. O'Leary will try to take it behind his net. O'Leary trying to look it over to Rhodes. Rhodes trying to keep it in over to Russ. Russ trying to do something over to Ivey. Ivey looking for that puck now. Ivey trying to do something. Cardinals are as well. Russ trying to go after that puck. He's going to have to soar back there, so he'll have that little bit of that speed. Russ will just chip it in off the boards, but look out. St. Mary's was right there for the taking. But the puck slips on St. Mary's, and now the Pope Francis Cardinals will take it up the ice. But before they can, St. Mary's is there to take it, and here they come. Look out. A shot here. Oh, and a big-time save by Ryan Rhodes. The left shoulder of Ryan Rhodes is going to be in a little bit of pain tomorrow morning when he gets up out of bed. You'll know why. He'll come back to this Pope Prep highlight, and he'll tune in, and he'll watch this game and say, ow, that hurts. Watroba trying to go board first in the there, trying to get to that puck, but could not. Colin Foyle will try to look around now, trying to get back there. Now the Cardinals may have to go on the defensive side a little bit. Cardinals need some defensive break. Look out. St. Mary's trying to do something, but Jarrell was there quickly for that puck. Jarrell working it up to Colin Foyle. This is Colin Foyle, the junior, looking around, trying to do something, but he gets slammed into a pile of St. Mary's defenders. Here's Jarrell. Jarrell trying to fire from the point. It goes in! Jake Jarrell! Cardinals tied it up! Jake Jarrell with what might be the biggest goal of the Cardinals season, and they tie things up. Wow. Jake Jarrell snuck that puck right in there. Didn't even see it coming. Bada bing, bada boo. Money in the bank is Jake Jarrell. Jake Jarrell. And De Niro is what it is. Wiggerson looking for a third one here, but could not find it. And a save is made by St. Mary's. 2-2, 13:23 to go, and this great game of hockey. Call your friends, call your neighbors, tell them to tune in the Pope Prep. There's a great hockey game going on right now. Olympia Ice Center, pressure's on. Cardinals trying to win this game. Nicky P will take the draw. Wiggerson trying to go chasing after that puck, but cannot. Cardinals will have to go charge in there for that puck. Ziggy will try to do something over to Wiggerson. Wiggerson trying to work out for that puck. Gonna need some help. Joey DeMichaels may have to go help him there. Jarrell trying to go in and keep it in. He does. Jarrell looking around, takes a little deck there, trying to work it around to the Cardinals, trying to hit Wiggerson in front of the net, but could not. Wiggerson will have to get up and play the defensive side because St. Mary's is coming up, but Ziggy will be there for the taking. Cardinals are the comeback kids. We've seen them so many times this year come back and be the team leaders that they've needed and the opportunities have been there for the Cardinals this season, and they've taken them to full advantage. And the Cardinals have another opportunity here. Tie game, 2 apiece. Cardinals trying to take the lead on St. Mary's of Lynn, who have come in on the road and have played extremely good hockey, but are not able to take the lead. A big factor in the opening 2 periods was the Cardinals' inability to score on the power play. They went on the power play 5 times, and as a result, they scored 0 times out of 5 on their power plays. Matty B trying to go in there and make a play on that. Hemingway will try to help him out. Ryan Rhodes will get in there with a little paddle and make a save. Yep. Cardinal fans get a little loud for him. St. Mary's will take it up with speed, charging around their own net, trying to do something. Cardinals will try to get in there. Rhodes trying to work it over to Ivey. Ivey trying to center one on front to Foyle. It rolls through everybody. St. Mary's goalie flopped like a fish, but St. Mary's able to work it up the ice, and here they come. Trying to do something on Watroba and Hemingway, but they got there and said, ha! And Hemingway sends him down and sends a man flying. Cardinals still looking to do something. Here's Captain Jack. Captain Jack working it up to Watroba. Watroba Trying to do it into Captain Jack again. Watroba's got it. Here's Watroba. Watroba trying to work it in the foil. Foil looking around, trying to get to that puck. Foil just wrapping around the boards. Trying to hit something. Captain Jack trying to go in for a hit. He says glass time and ouch, says the St. Mary's player. Rhodes will take it out of his net. And now the Cardinals have the opportunity to work it up the ice again. Russ trying to do something. As Russ says, sit down. He sends 87 back to 1987 on that one. Throws him right in time, did Bryce Russ. That puck will skate up into the air for a few minutes. Hang time on that one, almost hit the ceiling. Russ trying to look for that puck. Trying to get away from the hits and look for the puck for these Cardinals. Now the Bulldogs got it. Bulldogs trying to do a little saucer pass over to Watroba. But it went past everybody, and St. Mary's trying to take it. Russ trying to get there. Russ trying to lay another body. Cardinals trying to play defense now. Bulldog trying to get there. St. Mary's trying to fire. The Cardinals trying to clear it out. Russ going in for another hit. Watroba still trying to clear it out. Matt Bulldog still trying to get in there. Cardinals still trying to do something. It's a shot here from St. Mary's. Goes past everybody as Watroba says, sit down. 10-10 left to go in this game. We've had a great one on Pope Prep. Cardinals trying to do something here. Rhodes trying to track to that puck. Rhodes still trying to look for it. Goes behind the net. St. Mary's will take it. St. Mary's has got it. Trying to center one out in front for a one-timer. Did not work out. Shot here again from St. Mary's. Deflected. St. Mary's trying to keep it in. Cardinals will clear. No icing as it deflected off of St. Mary's. And now St. Mary's has got it. 9:43 left to go in the third period, rather. Ziggy gets sandwiched into the boards. Gets a little bite of the boards as well. Ivy trying to play some defense. Now he'll try to play some offense. He'll just try to clear it in, but St. Mary's was there. And here comes St. Mary's, working it up quickly left side. St. Mary's trying to do something, working from right to left, and a shot here is not attempted because Wade Wergerson got in the way of that. And here's Joe DeMichael. DeMichael trying to do something. DeMichael gets a little hit there. It's a little bite of the boards. St. Mary's still trying to work it up the ice. DeMichael's still trying to get there. Cardinals have come back and tied this game up. But they want that leading goal that would put the pressure very much on St. Mary's. Cardinals still trying to look for that puck, but before they can, the mini battle just lasted too long, and the referee said, that's enough. .854, third period. 2-2, what drama? Pope Prep, that's where we have all the drama. Cardinals trying to do something. O'Leary trying to win that draw. Ivy trying to look for it still. Rolls back to the point to Jarrell. Here's Jarrell trying to chip it in. Ivy will try to as well, but it did not work out. Cardinals still trying to do something. Well, here comes St. Mary's trying to work it up the ice quickly, but they can't. O'Leary over to Rhodes. Here's Derek Rhodes over to Ivy. Ivy's got it. Ivy charging up the ice quickly. Ivy still trying to do something. O'Leary trying to get in there. Ziggy will just clear it in. Looking around. Cardinals still trying to do something. Hemingway's got it. Here's Ryan Hemingway. Hemingway tried to chip it over to Ziggy, but he'll take it back. Hemingway will just try to work it into the zone, trying to hit Ivy again. Hemingway's got it. Hemingway still trying to clear it in. But now St. Mary's has got numbers up the ice, but look out. It deflected off the skate of Foyle. Foyle still trying to look for that puck. That puck will glance off the board. Ziggy will take it with some speed and try to work it up center of the ice to Foyle. Foyle can hang on to it clearly, but now St. Mary's has got numbers up the middle of the ice. They chip it back, and here they come, trying to fire a shot here, and they could not hit the net. In case you're just joining us, 2-2 is the score. 7:50. We've got a great game at the Olympia Ice Center, Rink 1. Packed house as always for the Pope Prep hockey games. Kirill Tikhonov trying to get in there. Tikhonov trying to use the body. Trying to steer that puck over to Captain Jack. Captain Jack trying to get in there. Cardinals trying to work for that puck. Here's Hemingway. Hemingway trying to work it up to Tikhonov. Tikhonov will take it. Tikhonov still trying to do something, but it works back to Hemingway, and here's Matty B. Matty B back to Hemingway. Ryan the man, the myth, the legend, Hemingway, trying to chip it in with Captain Jack. Captain Jack will. 7:14 left to go. Cardinals want that third goal. Cardinals still trying to look for that puck as St. Mary's will try to deflect it out. Tikhonov will take it. Tikhonov trying to chip it in. Foyle still trying to do something. That puck will roll all the way down the ice, and icing will stop the clock with 6:57 left to go. Rhodes will just take a little stretch. Number 30, the senior captain, going for that stretch. Yeah, you see him. Played a great game this far. Before we can do that, Colin Foyle appears to be in a little bit of pain. He'll come off, I believe. Mossy Kearney, the sophomore, will take the draw. Running back to Wegerson. And now St. Mary's has got it. Here they come up the ice with some speed. Rush trying to get in there and make a play. He does. Wegerson looking around, trying to hit Nicky P. Here's Nicky P. Nicky P going in for that puck, trying to make it 2 goals in 2 days. Still nonetheless. Cardinals still trying to get back on the defensive side. Rush trying to do something. Rush trying to play in with a body and says snipe. Jarrell will just clear it in. Trying to hit Bryce Russ. Russ trying to do something, trying to lob it up to Mossy. Mossy still trying to get back there. Cardinals trying to look for that puck still. Here's Russ. Russ will skate after it, and he got it. Over to Wegerson. Wegerson. Over to Ivy. Ivy trying to get the long puck on that one. Ivy trying to do something. Ivy gets a taste of his own ice. Cardinals still looking for that puck, but they can't get it. And here comes a 3-on-1. Look out, St. Mary's trying to send one out in front. A shot here, and they missed the net. Heartbreaker for St. Mary's there. They had a great scoring chance, their best scoring chance of this game, but they were not able to stuff it in. Cardinals looking for the goal. St. Mary's has got it, working up the left side. Trying to do something, centering one out front. What a save! Ryan Rhodes with a glove. Wow. Ryan Rhodes. Oh, man, what did he eat for breakfast this morning? That was a huge save there. On a one-timer, he has just been up to the task as far as Ziggy almost put him in his own net there. That would have been chaos. Ben Corbin. That would have been real chaos there, but did not work out. Cardinals still trying to do something. Ziggy's got it. Ziggy over to Matty B. Matty B trying to do something, trying to work it up to Tikhonov. Here's Tikhonov. Kirill the thrill. Moving it up to Captain Jack. Jack trying to center around in front for Tikhonov, but it did not work out. Cardinals still trying to do something on the defensive side. Matt Bolduc going in for a hit. Nope. Wow, look at this run by St. Mary's, but a save is finally made by Rhodes. St. Mary's charged it all the way up the ice. Finally. Pope Francis was able to make the big save. Cardinals need defense again as that shot will deflect off the ceiling of this joint. 4:36 left to go in this game. Again, folks, thank you for tuning in. Pope Prep. Make sure to like this content and subscribe to our channel. We bring you all the exclusive live content right here at Pope Francis Prep School. Cardinals trying to get it out of their own zone now. Joe DeMichael will have to go after it. Trying to lay a body as well, but could not. That puck will roll all the way down in the Cardinal zone again. Jarrell stopping on a dime. Jarrell still shaking and swerving. Trying to work it up the ice again. Shot here. Deflection and a save is made by the Cardinals. Ziggy trying to do something over to Wegerson. Nicky P will take it. Back to Ziggy again. Ziggy trying to do something over to Wegerson. Nicky P trying to get in there as well. That puck will just roll all the way down to Jarrell. There's Jarrell trying to get in there. Over to Ziggy. Ziggy back over to Nicky P. Nicky P to DeMichael. Jarrell's got it. Jarrell trying to do something. Jarrell trying to tip it all the way down to Ziggy. Ziggy trying to get in there with a body, trying to make a play on that one. Ziggy's got it. Ziggy's still trying to do something, but the puck will just roll all the way out to center ice. Over to Joe DeMichael. DeMichael still trying to do something, but cannot. 3:38 left to go in this game. St. Mary's still looking for some more opportunities. Ziggy will just try to work it up the ice. He's got Ryan O'Leary. O'Leary trying to do something. O'Leary looking around. We'll take it around the net. Trying to wrap it around. Looking around. Just swerving and shaking and baking. O'Leary will finally just chipping in off the glass. Trying to hit IB. Here's Josh IB. IB a shot. Save made by St. Mary's. Wow. What drama we have here.
AJ, I'm going to pan over to the fan section real quick.
Wow. Fan section over there. They're loud as ever. A lot of our younger fans out today. Not sure what the occasion is, but it just so happens that a lot of the younger fans choose to come down through the Olympia Ice Center, which is totally fine. Young is good. We roll on. Josh Ivey, stick got cracked. He's going to have to come off the ice there for a minute. Now the Cardinals need something. Here's Matty B. Matty B working it back to Hemingway. Hemingway trying to do something over the Rhodes. Cardinals still need to do something. Here's Foyle. Foyle's got it. Foyle looking around. Trying to do something. A shot here from Foyle. A save and a rebound. Oh, and Captain Jack can't put it in. Oh, heartbreaker for Captain Jack. Could not put that one in. And now the Cardinals will have to work it up the ice. No icing. Icing waved off at the last minute. Cardinals over to Watroba. Here's CJ Watroba, the freshman. 2:30 left to go. What drama? Watroba trying to do something. Trying to work it around. Colin Foyle. Foyle trying to get in there with a stick. Can't. Cardinals now work back to them. Here's Matty B. Matty B will take it around the net. Matty B trying to do something here. And a save will be made by Ryan Rhodes, and he'll cover up with 2:16 left to go. Face off here for IB.
You got a new set.
IB trying to win that drop, but before he can, Derek Rhodes takes a tumble. And the rest now will have to move that stick off the ice. It is a hazard to the players on the ice.
Let's go, Bob!
Cardinals lose the draw. Ivy loses it. A shot here from St. Mary's will glance off the board. St. Mary's still trying to go for that puck, and so is Ivy. Cardinals looking around, trying to hit Jarrell. Here's O'Leary. Ryan O'Leary trying to show off the speed and find the puck. He does it over to Ivy. There's Josh Ivy glancing in with speed, trying to kick it back to Rhodes. Rhodes trying to do something. Derek Rhodes looking around. Just shaking around the boards to O'Leary. O'Leary trying to find Ivy. Ivy, it's worked up to the point. Back to Jarrell. Jarrell back to Ivy. Ivy trying to do something. It'll kick in the Rhodes. Rhodes trying to do something over to Jarrell. Jarrell, a flash from the point. Ryan O'Leary tried to tip it in, but he could not. Ivy's got it. Ivy trying to center one out in front. Deflects through everybody. They'll work back to Russ. Russ over to Ivy. Ivy back to the point to Jarrell. Jarrell having a hard time carrying that puck in. Goes through everybody. Jarrell now will finally keep it in. Ivy's got it. Ivy trying to fire a blister. That'll wrap around the boards. Cardinals will have to go chasing for that puck. They do. Jarrell will have to do something over to Russ. Russ will just kick it back to Jarrell. Jarrell back to Russ again. Russ went through his outstretched reach. Russ able to get it back over to Jarrell. Jarrell will just chip it in again, but before he can, whistle blows. 1:08 left to go, and what has been a great hockey game thus far.
I don't want to lose the point, Joe. Come on!
Cardinals need a break. Nicky P, Captain Jack, and Colin Foyle on the ice at the forward positions. Captain Jackson have to go skate for that puck because it got deflected all the way into the St. Mary's zone. Cardinals looking for that puck, trying to get there. 55 seconds left to go. This clock just keeps winding down. Third period of play. What a game. Cardinals looking around, trying to do something. That puck will roll all the way down the ice. Matty B will try to play it in. Over to Ziggy it goes. Here's Ziggy. Trying to work it up the ice to Captain Jack. Jack trying to work it over to Nicky P. Nicky P's got it. Nicky P trying to center one out, and it goes off. And a save is made by St. Mary's. Matty B trying to keep it in. He does. Cardinals going to need a change of lines here. Ivy will come out quickly. Here come the Cardinals. Foyle trying to just wing that puck in. 22 seconds left to go. Cardinals just trying to work it down in a dogfight with St. Mary's this Wednesday afternoon. St. Mary's will chip it in, trying to get fresh legs down the ice. Ziggy will just wrap it around the boards, trying to hit Derek Rhodes. It skips through him. Ivy's got open ice. Here comes Josh Ivy, charging down the ice. Ivy, can he beat the clock? No, he can't stuff it in. Puck still for grabs. Rebound. Kerms all the way out to the right side. O'Leary trying to fire. What agony. Third period is over. Wow. What action that was. We got overtime coming, folks. This is my first overtime as the voice of the Cardinals. This is going to be an epic overtime for sure. Sudden death overtime. It's just around the corner. Again, the senior leadership has to be there for this overtime. You're going to need guys like Hemingway and Captain Jack and the guys like that to step up and be the leaders of this team in this overtime. And I think that's going to help them win this game. If I was betting on money on this, I'd be pretty happy. I'd bet with the Cardinals for sure. 20 seconds left to go until we begin in overtime. Overtime. It will be 5-on-5. First goal wins. You know the drill. Overtime. Sudden death. Where wins become losses. And losses become wins. We'll wait for this to go. And here we go. We're just about ready for sudden death overtime. Cardinals need to say their prayers and eat their vitamins. They need it.
Let's go, Paul.
Cardinals are going to need some heroics. What a game. Sudden death overtime. 5 minutes are on the clock. Teams will switch their respective sides. I'm curious to see which line starts us off. I'd assume Ivy would. Let's go, Pope. That's the chant. Face off, center dot. A big draw coming up. I'm sorry, this is a 4-on-4 overtime. So Ivy, it'll be Ivy, Rhodes, Hemingway, and Russ. So the 2 forwards and 2 defensemen. That's where it's at. St. Mary's will just take it back in their own zone behind their net. Here they come, charging up the ice. Right side, our right side of the ice is where they're coming, trying to do something. Russ trying to get in there with the body, he does. Yeah! Rhodes trying to get back to, but look out, St. Mary's has got an open net in the slot. A shot here and a save, and a rebound. St. Mary's trying to do something, but Ryan Rhodes shuts the door. Clutched by Ryan Rhodes. Huge save after huge save for Mr. Rhodes. Face-off will be in the Cardinal zone. Captain Jack, Hemingway, Jarrell, and Ziggy on the ice for the Cardinals now. Jarrell trying to get in there with a body. It'll work back up. Here's Ryan Hemingway. Or excuse me, Ryan O'Leary, rather. O'Leary trying to move it into Captain Jack. Captain Jack trying to get there, trying to play physical hockey. He does. PhysicalHockey.com, Captain Jack. Ryan O'Leary trying to work it around. We'll just shake and bake, trying to do something. Breaking ankles is Ryan O'Leary. O'Leary trying to kick it back to the point to Ziggy. Ziggy trying to shovel it on over to Jarrell. Goes out of his reach. Captain Jack will try to help him. Left side, they're going to need some support. But I think the wise decision of the Cardinals is to back up and play the defense. But it goes right through Ziggy, and look out. Here comes St. Mary's with a good shot here, but it goes off the glass. And Ziggy's got numbers up the ice. Here we go. Ziggy trying to do something. Ziggy's got it. We'll just kick it back to Captain Jack. Captain Jack trying to slide it over to Ziggy. Ziggy trying to play it in deep to Ryan O'Leary. O'Leary trying to center one out in front, but there was no one there. Cardinals still got to play some good defense here. St. Mary's taking it up the center of the ice, moving over to the left side. Here they come. Matt B trying to go in there and make a play on that one. Cardinals still looking around. Matty Bulldog's got it. Bulldog will just calm things down, put on the X-ray vision, looking up to Colin Foyle to his right side. Foyle looking around. Shaking and baking, trying to hit Ziggy up the left side of the ice, but Ziggy now will have to come off. Line change coming for the Cardinals. Nicky P now on the ice for the Cardinals. Colin Foyle trying to get in there. Goes back to Nicky P. Nicky P trying to center one out in front of Foyle, but he could not stop it home, and he is frustrated. He's got to get up and make a play now. Foyle's still trying to do something, trying to get in there with a stick. Could not. St. Mary's now will try to work up the ice. Right side, here they come. 3:03 left to go in this overtime. Hemingway trying to get back there in that Bulldog. Bulldog trying to play with some physical nature, trying to win that puck with a skate. Still can't get to that puck. Matt Bulldog trying to do a little cram session in there. Matt Bulldog, a little physical battle for that puck. We'll just cram it around the boards, looking for Colin Foyle. Here's Foyle, just going to skate back. He's going to look around to Nicky P. Nicky P trying to do something, but look out, St. Mary's has got it. Top of the slot, a shot. It goes off the glass. St. Mary's has been having some issues with not hitting the net. If they could just hit the net, this game may be over. Hemingway looking up to Foyle. Foyle will just chip it in, get some fresh legs on the ice. Ivy will go right down there and trying to make a play for this puck. But it works all the way around. Cardinals trying to get back on the defensive side. That puck will scram all the way down. Will that be icing on the right side? Yes, it will. And the clock will stop with 2:14 left to go in this overtime. The extra period, sudden death, has been just as sudden and deathly as the people make it sound.
They don't go in this period.
Again, pleasure to be with you. AJ Gonsalves, voice of the Cardinals. We have a great game here tonight, this afternoon indeed. It's all coming together. 2:14 left to go in overtime. Ivy trying to fight through and win that draw. Still trying to do something is Ivy. Rhodes trying to help him. Rhodes has got it. Rhodes looking around. Rhodes trying to send one out in front to Ivy, but St. Mary's will cover up. The tension in this building is starting to build up. Overtime. 2:03 left to go in sudden death. Josh Ivy trying to win that draw. He does. Back to the point to Jarrell. Jarrell sliding it back to Russ. Russ, a blister off the glass. Rebound. Sticks up there on the side of the net. Rhodes trying to look for that puck. Wonder if the rest of all the whistles, they won't. Ivy trying to get in there as well as Rhodes, but cannot. St. Mary's going to dog fight for that puck. Russ trying to go in with a body. He gets caught. Look out. Cardinals got to play some defense. Rhodes trying to kick it out. Look out. St. Mary's tried to stuff it in. It went through everybody's head. And now the Cardinals and Russ have got an opportunity to score. Russ trying to do something. Russ trying to cut and dipsy and doodle his way through the zone, but it works back to Ivy. Josh Ivy, look at him go. Ivy flying down the right side. Here he comes, a shot, a save off the blocker, and a rebound. It's covered up by St. Mary's. Cardinals are fighting. St. Mary's is fighting. Heavyweights clash on Pope Prep, because that's what we're all about. No, this is not a boxing match, but yes, this is a hockey game, and this has been a clash. Game of the Year candidate. O'Leary will take the draw. Working it back to the point to Captain Jack. Ziggy's got it. Over to Matt Bulldog. Bulldog trying to fire it in there. Goes back to Captain Jack again. Jack over to Matty B. Matty B over to Ziggy. Ziggy working around, back to Matty B. Matty B over to O'Leary. Back to Matty B again. Bulldog trying to fire from the point there. Could not. Works back to Ziggy. Ziggy, O'Leary trying to get around his net. Ziggy takes a tumble. Look out, got to get back on D now. Matt B will just try to clear it in. He does. Over to Captain Jack. Jack uses a backhand to do just that. Under a minute left to go in overtime. Cardinals need a stop. That puck will just slare to the center of the ice, but Ziggy now will take it. Maybe try to work it back to Matty B, I'd expect. He'll take it around the boards, try to wrap it around the net. And now Ziggy will have to use that speed, and we'll just chip it back to Matty B. Just joining us, you're missing a thriller. Overtime, we're tied up, 2-2. Pope Francis and St. Mary's as Matt Bulldog tries to fire it in there. 32 seconds left to go in the overtime. And this has been a thrilling game. Game of the Year candidate for sure. Cardinals trying to get into that zone. St. Mary's holding it nicely, tightly. Nice passing by St. Mary's. Trying to work it up that right side of the ice. They got numbers. Here they come trying to do something, but before they can, they were clearly offsides. Parents are frustrated about that, but they were offsides by a mile. 17.8 seconds left to go in this sudden death. Face-off will be on the left dot in the St. Mary's zone. I wonder who will take the draw. I believe Rhodes will. He'll be at the center for this. On the ice for the Cardinals, Jarrell, Russ, Rhodes, and Ivy. Rhodes trying to win that draw back. Cardinals will try to help him out. Jarrell and Ivy run into each other. Goes back to Russ. Russ over to Ivy. Ivy back to Jarrell. Jarrell trying to fire. A shot blocked by St. Mary's. They'll try to work it up the ice. They'll take it around their net. Trying to beat the clock. Tick, 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 says the time. Have to do a lob pass. Goes through Jarrell. Look out. They're going to have to beat the clock on this one. Can they? Will they? No. Rhodes makes a save. Overtime over. We will go even further. We'll go to a second overtime in this one. Wow. Second overtime coming up, we believe. Will this be second overtime or will it be a shootout or what are we going to do here? Yep, I think we're going to have a second overtime. That's the belief that I have. In case you're just joining us, you've missed maybe the game of the year. I mean, this game has been incredible. Early on, Cardinals jumped out early 1-0. Then later, St. Mary's came back in a shorthanded goal, and they came back and made this game a 2-1 game. Then later, Cardinals came back, tied things up at 2-2, and that's where we stand. Jarrell tied things up for the Cardinals at 2 apiece. What a game we have. Cardinals now have to get ready for this extra period. Another extra period in this thrilling game. Still a little delay of whether it's going to be a shootout or overtime. I wonder if we go 3-on-3 overtime. That would be something to see for sure. Second overtime. What a battle. What a battle. These are the moments we live for, folks. When I say we live for the not so good moments, these are the ones, I tell you, these are the ones we live for. Cardinals need energy now. Yep, this is the moment we've waited for all day. 3-on-3 overtime. This is works in the NHL style. Fans love it. You're going to see it here. Lots of breakaways, lots of opportunities. It's going to have to get very crazy in this one. On the ice for the Cardinals, Ivy, Ziggy, and Derek Rhodes. Ivy will take the draw. Pope Prep, again, these are the moments we live for in the downstretch of the winter sports season. Here's Ziggy. Ziggy will just take it up the right side of the ice, trying to score early on in this second overtime. Rhodes has got it now. Rhodes just sliding it back to Ziggy. Ziggy will just calm things down. They'll handle that mishandle, but he gets it right back over to Ivy. Ivy, center of the ice, trying to do something, trying to dipsy doodle, and they'll just leave it back for Rhodes. Rhodes trying to work it around to Ivy again. Ivy's got it. Ivy trying to do something. Ivy will just leave it back for Ziggy. Ziggy trying to do something, trying to fire it on goal. Rhodes trying to put in the tip, but he could not. And now St. Mary's will try to work it up the ice, but before they can, the Cardinals are right back there to get it. Ziggy trying to work it up again for Rhodes, goes off his outstretched reach, and now St. Mary's has got numbers. Here they come, trying to do something with maybe some fresh legs on the ice, but before they can, icing is called, and we stop with 4:15 left to go in the second overtime. Folks, call your friends, call your neighbors, call everybody you want. Pope Prep's got the hockey game, and tell you, this is a second overtime thriller right now. Man, oh man, these are the moments we live for. On the ice for the Cardinals, Ryan O'Leary, Ryan Hemingway, Matt Bolduck. O'Leary trying to win that draw, but St. Mary's does instead. St. Mary's trying to work it up the ice, trying to do something, but Ryan O'Leary trying to build the Great Wall of White on St. Mary's, but look out. 2-on-2 coming back. St. Mary's trying to work it up to the left center of the ice. Now they're on the right side, trying to do something here. It goes off the back of the boards. St. Mary's still got it. St. Mary's still trying to do something. Matt Bolduck says, hello, boards. St. Mary's has still got it, trying to go a wraparound style, maybe. No, they'll calm things down. Still trying to work things around. St. Mary's, nice puck possession here. Trying to work it around the ice, trying to fire a shot, but that one was heading back for St. Mary's as they completely missed the net. Hemingway trying to get in there with Matt Bolduck. Cardinals still trying to look for that puck. That puck will roll all the way down to O'Leary. O'Leary will just glide it and slam glide over to Matt Bolduck. Bolduck's got it. Matt Bolduck, the freshman, will just carry it right up the ice, trying to do something. Matt Bolduck will just leave it in there, trying to get fresh legs onto the ice. I think this overtime now, the second overtime, is going to be about who has the freshest legs now. It's going to be about who's fresher and who's ready to go and who's ready to put pucks into the back of the net. Captain Jack's got to get back there and play defense. So is Bryce Russ. Russ trying to go in there, trying to get defensive, trying to play some angry and mean defense. As he says, board time. Russ trying to get in there with some physical presence. Captain Jack's going to have to help him out. Captain Jack does help him out. And now the Cardinals will try to look up the ice. Trying to hit Colin Foyle. Here's Colin Foyle trying to do something. Center of the ice. Now it'll work over to the left side of the ice. Foyle is trying to fight through St. Mary's. He's got it. Foyle trying to go dipsy doodle style, and it won't work. Captain Jack trying to chip it back to Bryce, but it won't work out. And here comes St. Mary's with numbers up the ice. Here they come, trying to get to the speedster Russ. Here's Captain Jack. Jack will just clear it in. You're going to need fresh legs quick. Rhodes will come back on, and so will Ivy and Jarrell. What drama? St. Mary's trying to put the dagger in, trying to win on road territory at Olympia. 2:22 left to go in the second overtime of this game. Rhodes trying to play it in there, trying to do something. Ivy's trying to play that puck. Rhodes is as well, but could not. But look out here as St. Mary's took a little dive on the blue line there, trying to have a little issues there, but Jarrell will take it back. Jarrell working it back to Ivy. Ivy just going to glide in at the left side of the ice. 1:59 left to go. Ivy trying to do something, leaving it back to Derek. Derek trying to fire a shot here, and it skims off the right pad of St. Mary's. Jarrell trying to do something. Jarrell is bear hugged down on the ice. No call. We roll on. Rhodes trying to do something. Rhodes trying to show off that breakaway speed. Rhodes trying to go dipsy doodle in that. Goes back to Ivy. Ivy trying to do something. Shaking and baking. Oh, and he could not stuff it in the Rhodes. Oh, what drama. Goes back to Hemingway. Hemingway a blast. Oh, off the glass. Ivy trying to get in there, but cannot. He takes a tumble of the ice. And now St. Mary's has got numbers up the ice. Look out. Cardinals got to get back on defense. Ivy's going to get out to the ice, and that'll be O'Leary, Bullock, and Hemingway on the ice for the Cardinals. Down to 1:15 of the second overtime. Here's Hemingway. Hemingway trying to do something. Hemingway trying to shake and bake a little bit. That puck will roll all the way down. Cardinals still looking to do something. 1 minute left to go in second overtime. Cardinals trying to do something. That'll be an ice. And the clock now will stop with 48.9 seconds to go. Oh, man. This would be so tough for either team to lose this game. Fighting all the way down to the 5 periods, essentially, of good hockey. And to lose this game for either team, it'd be such a heartbreaker, indeed. 3-on-3 overtime. Ivy will come out. Little confusion down there, but it'll be Ziggy, O'Leary, and Ivy who will come out for the Cardinals. O'Leary trying to win that draw, but he loses it cleanly, and here comes St. Mary's. St. Mary's at the left side trying to do something. Ziggy trying to get in there. Ivy will come back on defense, and so will O'Leary. O'Leary's got it. O'Leary will just staple it off the boards. He's got numbers up ice. Here's Ziggy trying to go tape to Ivy. He goes through his skates. Ivy tried to do something. Now Cardinals will have to get back on defense. St. Mary's will take it behind their net. 27 seconds left to go in the 3-on-3 overtime of the 5th period of play. Cardinals trying to do something on the defensive side. Cardinals still trying to do something. Ivy. Oh, look out. St. Mary's trying to do something there. But it'll be up to Ivy. Here comes a 2-on-1. Cardinals trying to do something. O'Leary trying to get down there. Trying to get down the ice. Trying to work for that puck, but before he can. Icing is called. Oh.
9 seconds.
Ivy getting a little pushy there with a St. Mary's player way after the whistle. I wonder what's going to happen. No, it'll just be, everything will be okay. Ivy getting a little frustrated. 9.3 left to go in the second overtime. What a game. On the ice for the Cardinals, Captain Jack, Jake Jarrell, and Ryan Hemingway. Puck one back. Here come the Cardinals trying to do something. St. Mary's in the way. Hemingway trying to play some physical hockey. 3-2-1. That's going to be a penalty. Look out. And that'll do it. As Ryan Hemingway said, slam time to the St. Mary's player. We hope he's okay. Hemingway said good night.
Okay, he's okay.
We have gone 3 periods of regulation. Not 1, but 2 overtimes. Now, we continue to go even deeper into sudden death. Man, oh man, neither side of these heavyweights will give up and won't give an inch. In case you're just joining us, I mean, you have missed maybe the game of my lifetime. Cardinals and St. Mary's are tied 2-2, heading in to the 3rd overtime, where it will be a shootout. Or that's going to be our question here now. 3-on-3 is what we just had. 5-on-5. We're entering the 6th period of play, or the 3rd overtime. This game is going to get crazy. Yep, so we're going to shootout. It's going to be 5 shooters for each side. Now the game comes down to pure luck. So the penalty that Ryan Hemingway took meant absolutely nothing because it's now going to be a shootout. again, this would be such a heartbreaker for either team to lose this game on this ice. Both teams have laid it out all on the line. What a game we've had. We thank them for giving us such a great game on Pope Prep. Again, folks, make sure to like and subscribe to our content. We've given it to you. We hope you've enjoyed this far, and we hope you've enjoyed this season. So it appears that St. Mary's will shoot first on Ryan Rhodes. Rhodes trying to hammer down the fort one more time. Trying to hold things down. What a game we've had. He's in a little talk to by the ref. Just waiting on these teams to get ready. So St. Mary's will shoot first on Ryan Rhodes. Can Ryan Rhodes hammer down the fort again? Here comes St. Mary's trying to do something. Shootout. First shot of shootouts. Here it comes. Shot it here. Oh, and a save by Ryan Rhodes. Ryan Rhodes was like a brick wall. Not letting anything go past him. The senior chews him up and spits him out. So the first shooter for the Cardinals, let's see who it's going to be. It's going to be Ryan O'Leary. O'Leary, the junior. The brother of Sean O'Leary. He will have the opportunity to put the Cardinals up early in this shootout. Here comes Ryan. Going to be the excellence of execution. O'Leary. Shot! Oh! They cranked off the post! No! Oh, O'Leary had him beat. Wow. Ryan O'Leary had him beat there and went off that right post. It cranked off that post and went off both posts, as a matter of fact. But after all, we're still knotted up at zeros apiece to the first shooters for each side. Wow, that was a crazy shot by Ryan O'Leary. It was a bullseye, too. Almost had it. He was right there, but could not handle it. Now St. Mary's will send up their second shooter. Here they come. Trying to do something. And Rhodes makes the play. Yeah! St. Mary's didn't have a chance, falling before they even tried to make the shot, but it did not work out. And still, neither team is scoring in the shootout. These goalies are not allowing anything to happen. This game is coming down to its goaltenders, the netminders for each side. Derek Rhodes, the brother of Ryan Rhodes, the sophomore, will have the opportunity to help his brother out a bit. Can he score? Will he score? Yes, he will! Derek Rhodes, forehand, backhand, bada bada bing! That was money from Derek Rhodes. Way to give assistance to his brother, and Derek Rhodes puts the Cardinals up early in the shootout, 1-0. Derek Rhodes, way to do your thing. Now Ryan Rhodes will try to help out his brother, Derek Rhodes, with another stop. Can Ryan Rhodes stop him? Yes, he will. He shuts the fort. Ryan Rhodes, the senior captain, has come to play, ladies and gentlemen. He might just be the better of the two netminders. And now we get to see Josh Ivey. Everyone's going to have to stand up to watch the showcase of Josh Ivey. I wonder what Ivey's thinking. Would he go forehand, backhand, forehand? I think that seems like a great move. I don't know. Backhand has beaten this goalie already. Let's see what Josh Ivey decides to do. Josh Ivey decides pure shot, but it hits the glass. So Ivey just didn't even try a move. He just tried to go straight for the shot, tried to go straight for the cheese, but... So he can't put it in. Still 1-0. Fourth shooter coming up here for St. Mary's. Ryan Rhodes looking for another stop. Shot here. Another save by Ryan Rhodes. Oh, man. Patrick Waugh 2.0 in there. Martin Brodeur 2.0 in there. Ryan Rhodes. Oh, what a player. Interesting choice to make here for the Cardinals, who they're going to send up as their fourth shooter. It'll be Colin Foyle. Foyle can win the game right here. A goal would send this thing as being over. Can Colin Foyle be that guy. The junior. What's he thinking? Let's find out what he's thinking right now. Foyle. Shot here. Oh, it rings off the post again. Oh, no. Colin Foyle and Ryan O'Leary go double post, same post. Wow. Heartbreaker for Foyle and O'Leary. Game comes down to this. If St. Mary's puts it in, we roll on. If Ryan Rhodes makes the stop, game over. Here comes St. Mary's trying to do something. Shot here. Oh, and they put it in, and they knock off the water bottle. No. St. Mary's has been brought back to life. They have a pulse. Now, the game comes down to C.J. Watroba, trying to be the freshman hero. Can Watroba win it for the Cardinals? Watroba coming in with speed. What's he thinking? Watroba shot! Oh, and a save made by St. Mary's. Watroba fired it right in there, trying to beat St. Mary's right on there, on that glove side, but could not. St. Mary's can now win the game. Ryan Rhodes needs to come up clutch one more time. Can he, will he? No! And St. Mary's walks off! Hold on. Timeout. Yep, they each get a chance. We have to remember that, the high school rules. St. Mary's has a 2-1 convincing lead. Who will take the next one for the Cardinals? It'll be Matt Bolduck. If Matt Bolduck does not put this in, the game is over. Matt needs to put this in. Here he comes, a speed, a shot, rings off the post again, and that is it. Oh man, Matt Bolduck, Ryan O'Leary, Colin Foyle all went post, and St. Mary's dive on each other, throw off the gloves, and they have won. St. Mary's come on the road and have beaten the Pope Francis Cardinals. It'll be hardware for St. Mary's. Heartbreaker for Pope Francis. Congratulations to the champions of the Cardinal Classic, St. Mary's of Lynn. St. Mary's have won. They have accomplished their goal for the season, and they have beaten the defending national champions at Olympia. And now, the most common tradition in hockey, the handshake line. The nicest handshake line as well. Both teams with a great sign of respect for each other. Both teams fought as hard as they could. Pope Francis, maybe the biggest heartbreaker of all time. That was just tough. Tough loss, tough way to swallow that. St. Mary's, congrats to them. They battled hard the whole entire game, and they come out on the winning side of things. Again, a huge point for the Cardinals, and why they didn't win was because they went 0 for 5 on power play opportunities. But to sum it all up, the Cardinals hit the post 3 times in shootouts. They hit the same right post 3 times in a row. Congratulations to St. Mary's, the 2022 champions of the Cardinal Classic. Look at the looks of disbelief on the Cardinals. Just craziness. St. Mary's celebrating. No helmets, no gloves.
Okay, so the all-tournament team, we're going to start off with Paul Francis, number 4, Ryan Hemingway. Also, number 30, Ryan Rhodes.
So Hemingway and Rhodes get the trophies for the Cardinals. They played great tournaments all tournament long, and they unfortunately did not end the senior year the way they wanted to by winning this, but they will still have more opportunities to go in the future.
Number 16, Brady Bullock.
Brady Bullock had the best tournament, as voted by them. Congratulations to St. Mary's. Owen Giamatti, the goalie, had a great tournament, and congratulations to him. He is the Cardinal Classic Most Valuable Player. And that is how this thing will end. Now St. Mary's will lift the trophy. I'll take the photo first with head coach Brian Foley. They have done what seemed impossible. They will lift the trophy, and congratulations to the 2022 Cardinal Classic champions, St. Mary's of Lynn. They will gather together and that will be it. For all of our great crew, Mr. Jeffrey volunteering his time today for the Cardinal Classic, we thank him a lot for everything that he's done. Yeah. And Henry Huey behind the camera, we know you can't see him. Henry, congratulations. He had a great year with us as well. We thank him for everything that he's done, continues to do. And that's it. So we'll go back to the ice, and it's AJ Gonzalez saying so long from West Springfield, the 2022 champions of the Cardinal Classic, St. Mary's of Lynn. We'll see you tonight for basketball. Peace.